Alright, maraming salamat sa'yo, Scotty. Congratulations and well done. I'll turn you over now to our press room where our winning coach is waiting, Coach Pinto.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the post-game press conference. We are with the winning head coach of Barangay Ginebra San Miguel punching their ticket to the 2020 PBA Philippine Cup Finals, Coach Tim Cone. Coach Tim, to be on the sidelines watching a moment like that, how special was it?
Well, wow. I mean, it was amazing for Scotty. You know, Scotty deserves that shot. He deserves all the recognition, all the laurels. He deserves it because there's nobody who works harder than him. And so I'm really happy for Scotty, and I'm obviously really happy for the team and the organization. From a coaching standpoint, you know, it's better to be lucky than good. And I just feel really lucky tonight. And poor Meralco, you know, they battle us so hard, and we just seem to find a way to make big shots. And of course, the Justin shot, and you know, and I really feel for Norman because he coached a hell of a series. He really, from the bottom of my heart, it was a tremendously coached series. His adjustments were tremendous. You know, we couldn't get our personnel on track. But, you know, we knew that it just, Meralco just such a, and we said this at halftime, Meralco's just a great team. They are a great team, and everything that means a team, they are a great team. And then, of course, it's led by the leader, you know, Coach Norman. So, you know, you know, we're not really best friends, but we're close. So it really pains to know the pain he has to go through for us to be happy. And, but again, I just don't want to take anything away from Scotty. Scotty hit a tremendous shot. Prince made a very selfish play. The play was designed for Stanley, and Stanley gave it up to Prince, and Prince gave it up to Scotty, and Scotty hit the shot. And I'd like to think that that's what we're all about, that unselfishness. So I don't want to take anything away from that. But truly, for me personally, I just feel like I was really lucky. Not very good coach tonight, but a lucky one.
Coach Tim, it seems like after every series, Meralco keeps getting closer and closer to finally getting over the hump and beating you guys, but you just have that one shot, that one moment, that takes it all away from them.
I know how disappointed it is. I've been on the other side of that, you know. I mean, early in my career, we just could not beat San Miguel at any time. You know, when Norman was coaching that team, we couldn't beat him. And it just seemed like they would make a big shot every time down the stretch, and we would go home disappointed. And so I know the pain that goes through that, and I know the jubilation on the other side. And that's what sports is all about, you know. The pain and the jubilation, it just can be separated by just a very, very thin line. And you know, we've been fortunate to be able to beat the Meralco team. And again, I just feel like they're just a really, really good team. And I can't give them a better compliment than that. That's better than having a bunch of great players. It's more important to have a great team, and I think they're a great team.
Thank you, Coach. Now welcoming our Zoom callers, starting out with Mr. Ray Holder.
Hi, Coach. Congratulations.
I'm too tired to say hi.
Coach, you had a growing rivalry against this team, Meralco, and this adds to another chapter to that rivalry. But how do you rate this one among the great battles that you have with this team?
Well, you know, this is for the all Filipino, so that makes it very, very important. You know, we're all going for that all Filipino. That's the crown jewel. That's what everybody wants. I realize it's a semi-final game, and it's really the semi-finals and not the finals and not the championship. But without this, we don't have a chance to go on. So this was very, very crucial in the series. I think we both teams really wanted it. In fact, I think honestly they wanted it a little bit more than we did. I felt they played with a little bit more urgency than we did, and yet we were able to sneak in and steal a series with it, which was again, I don't want to take it away from our players also because they battled for it as well. But I just can't. At this point, I'm just full of compliments from Meralco. I can't compliment them enough for what they've done. And you know, of course, the first championship with Justin shot, that's the creme de la creme. And the big shot that, I guess they call it the shot. But this one was right there close to it. And again, I'm just so happy for Scotty to be the one to make this shot. It's well deserving for Scotty.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. The next question will be coming from Mr. Jonas Terado.
Hello, Coach Tim. Congratulations.
Hi, Jonas.
Coach, I'm looking forward to the series against TNT.
Ooh. Well, I don't have much to say about that right now. I'm still like, whoa, I'm all over the place. My mind's all over the place. Top 10, wow. Well, they were the favorite team, I think, coming into this bubble. I think that they showed that from the very beginning. And I don't think anybody thinks anything less of them, and they don't think they're the favorites. And I think we're going to be slight underdogs as opposed to this series where we were a little bit favored. I think we'll be a little bit as an underdog going, even though we were the #1 seed. But I think we'll go in a little bit, and they're playing great basketball, they're well coached. And they got Jason, you know. Jason's a difference maker. So, you know, we had a really hard time trying to control Chris Newsome in this series. You know, he played a hell of a series, and that scares us a little bit because, you know, as great as as Chris is, Jason takes it to another level. So hopefully we can try to figure out a way to control him. But you know, Top Tech's going to be really hard. But I think right now, just for a night, we're going to enjoy this one against Meralco again, and then try to put our minds on Top Tech tomorrow. When I'm in the semifinals, I try not to watch too much of the other side because I want to stay focused on our team. I see a little bit, I see some, you know, I watch maybe before I need to put on the bus, before we come to the game, you know, but I won't study it at this point. I leave that up to Richard and Olsen and Coach Kirk. They're the ones that are just, you know, they're the ones that are going to be focused on them, and then they're going to help me build a report for the team, and then we'll present it within the next couple of days. Do we know when we start? On Sunday.
Yes, Coach.
What's today?
Friday.
We're only going to get 1 day? Yeah. Oh my God. I thought we'd skip the play day. Wow. Wow, that's really hard. Yeah, I mean, it's just really hard. Even if this was in Manila, it would be really hard. Even here, it's harder because we just came off a 5-game series, and I had to turn around in 1 day and play. Well, you know, you do what you have to do.
Thank you, Sir Jonas. Next question will be coming from Mr. Ruben Terado.
Coach, before Scotty's game winner, he was getting those rebounds.
As usual.
Coach, before Scotty's game winner, Scotty was getting those rebounds and putbacks. What do you think is the reason why teams are having a hard time putting a body on him and boxing him out in getting those rebounds?
Well, if I tell you, I have to kill you. No, I'm just joking. No, I just think it's, you know, we do the same thing in practice. He does that in practice as well. And we always tell our guys, if you can learn to box out Scotty, you can box out anybody. I mean, you can box out anybody. You can box out LeBron James. I mean, Scotty just has a knack. The only guy that I really saw be able to do that, he did it a little differently, I think, in his career was Sonny Jaworski as a guard. I'm talking about as a guard, being able to dominate on the boards as Scotty does. And but you know, that's just a special skill that he has. He has a nose for the ball. I know that every team puts a guy on him so that he'll box him out, and then they still can't do it. And we've been seeing that for 3 years now. Truly, we've been seeing that for 3 years. Like, nobody can box him out. Nobody can box him out in practice. Nobody. It's just his great will and desire. It's just really hard to keep that focus to box out on a guy that's coming from way over there, way over there, way over there. You don't know where he's coming from. He's amazing. I mean, truly, he's amazing. And that's again why I'm so happy he made the big shot, because that was very deserving. I don't have an answer for you, so I don't have to kill you.
Okay, thank you, Coach.
Coach, thank you again and congratulations. See you in Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. See you in the finals.
Oh, so